everybody. My name is Stephanie and welcome back to Raised on a Garden Pantry. Me and my buddy Snoopy want to make something fun and delicious using canned pumpkin. Stick around to see what it is. Snoopy, you're heavy, dude. Snoopy had to get down. He loves to do that. He loves to jump up on me and I hold him. He used to do that as a puppy and he still likes to do that and I love it. Reminds me of little babies. But anyway, he's very heavy. Anyway, today we're going to be making Miss Paula Deen's Ooey Gooey pumpkin butter cake. And I have never tried any other kind of gooey butter cake like this before. And I don't know. We'll see. It sounds good. Why not? It's that season. So let's make this brand new recipe, to me at least, together. Here we go. We're going to start off with the cake mix bag. The recipe calls for a yellow. I only have a white. No big deal. I don't see the difference. And then we're going to do a stick of butter. I just melted. You're supposed to use 2 sticks of butter, so you want about half. Okay. And then 1 egg. And then we're gonna mix this up and put it in the greased 9x13 pan. So let's get my attachment on and get this going. I could have done that by hand, but hey, why not, right? Oop, there's a little bit of egg there. Get mixed in. Let's give it a little bit of a mix again. All right, and now we're gonna take this mixture and we're going to put it in the greased 9x13 pan. We're gonna pat it down. Simple as that. Let's move this out of the way. I got it all ready for us here. So we'll put this down in. And we're gonna pat it down on the bottom. So get it all nice and even. Down. Nice thing about these ooey gooey cakes is that they are very easy to put together with a few ingredients. Most people probably have this in their house. I don't always have cream cheese. I don't always have pumpkins, but generally the basic one is just the cake mix and the cream cheese. Oop, the oven's ready. And that is it. And then we're gonna move on to the next step. Get this really good and even. Okay, so all right, and the next thing we're gonna do is put in some softened cream cheese and really have that softened, either, you know, in your microwave. I just did it in my microwave, or let it sit out for a long time because it will make it mix better and get it really well incorporated. Now we're going to use a can of pumpkin and get that all in there. I'll tell you this funny story. Several years ago, my husband saw something on the news that there was going to be a pumpkin shortage. There's a pumpkin shortage. This was a long time ago, so don't freak out. I haven't heard anything about a pumpkin shortage. But, so I went to the store and I was getting some pumpkin and I said there was somebody stocking the shelves there. And anyway, I lost the train of thought. And he's like, I never heard anything about that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it was just a hoax. And this was way before all these, you know, shortages that have happened. Yes. Anyway, it just made me think of that. Let's beat this up together real smooth. All right, let's wipe down here, make sure we get it all. Sometimes it collects on the bottom with these. Now my mixer is really old. My daughter, I told this in another time, she thought it was new. But I do not have one of those fancy glass bowls like everybody does now has. But I do have two, like actually I think this one was a wedding present from my sister-in-law. So I did have the mixer before I got married, but that was one thing she did give me. I do use them. Okay, here we go. This one is nice because it has a handle and I can grab it. So we're gonna put a couple eggs in here and then some vanilla. We're just gonna do this and not measure it out. Well, maybe we'll. Just gonna squirt it in there. And then that other stick of butter. Okay, we're gonna put that in there. Get that all in. And then we're gonna mix this up again. Oh. That looks really good. Ooh, that looks really good. I don't know why I never thought of making something like this before. You know, probably because I have a little more time on my hands now. All right, than I did maybe 5 years ago, right? Because I'm looking at life with kids. Now my kids are a lot older, so it makes a big difference. Now we're gonna do some cinnamon, and I have a powdered sugar bowl here that I measured out because I had a big bag, and another some nutmeg. Now we're going to get this in here. This is always fun with a mixer sometimes. Now I've had that cover on here before where it just doesn't work. Actually, I think that was a present from my sister-in-law too. I think she got with the whole set. It was always a mess, so I gave up on that one. We're gonna slowly mix this together, get it all incorporated. Don't forget to kind of mix the sides. That's the thing with mixers. Yes, you can totally do this by hand, but I really enjoy my mixer. I think this is one of my favorite tools in my kitchen, besides my hands. It works pretty good. Okay, let's give this a good stir. Let's pull it up. I have a little whisk or a little spatula here. I'm trying to get that all incorporated so there's no lumps. Oop, there's a batch right back there. All right. Let's give that a good mix again. Pull out a big spatula here. Okay, we're gonna get this off here. We'll get one last stir. Ooh, dripping all over. Okay, give that a good stir. This will be delicious. I have a feeling. Paula Deen's recipes usually are pretty good and consistent. I can't think of one that I've really ever made. Was it? Oop, canning jars. That wasn't, especially desserts generally. So now we just want to pour this over our pressed in cake mix here. We'll get that in and we're gonna bake it in the oven at 350 for 40 to 50 minutes. In the directions, it says you want the center to be gooey. So there we go. Oh, this is gonna be fun. All right. Okay. All right, we're gonna bake this off and we'll see you when it's done. So here it is, right out of the oven. It's a little gooey in there. It kind of jiggles. You don't want to overcook it. Also, we're gonna put some powdered sugar on the top. I will taste this in a little bit when it cools because it's too hot for me. And it will taste better if you let it cool, obviously. So here we go. We will be back and we will taste it up. All right, here it is, this yummy cake. It looks good. Let's give it a try. I'm sure it's pretty good. It smells really good. Very delicious. Tastes like pumpkin pie. Oh, yummy. A little rich. I would definitely drink this with a cup of coffee or some milk or put some ice cream on it. Anything. This is a really fun dessert. It was really quick and easy to pull together. I hope you give this ooey gooey butter cake a try. Thanks for watching.